Now this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you, and I'm here with
Domo.
Now Domo, I understand that you like to eat everything in sight. Now what are your favorite foods these days?
I get a lot of snakes these days. It's just what comes across in the fields. Once in a while, you know, I get a sheep or two, maybe a goat. It's slim pickings out there, you know.
Now you mentioned goats. Now what's your future for goat prices and goat's milk? I understand goat cheese is actually quite the thing on this planet. Do you think goats and other farm and agricultural products will actually be a key thing for you in the future?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I should probably just buy into the stock at this point. I mean, you know, it's hard to come by sometimes, and you just gotta keep roaming that countryside looking for new lands and new goats.
Now I know corn prices are actually down quite a bit, but cattle and hogs and other livestock. Now livestock has actually increased in price while feed and other foods for these animals have decreased. Why do you think that is?
I would really be hard pressed to say. You know, I'm just kind of living off the land right now. I couldn't say what factors would be involved in that.
Now I know that goats tend to eat a lot of grass. What do you think about them legalizing grass?
Domo is a friend to cannabis.
Okay, so you think legalizing cannabis would be a good opportunity for the people on this planet to...
I think it would get the state out of debt, to be honest.
The state? Now what about the rest of the folks on the planet? Should they actually legalize cannabis for the rest of the people throughout the galaxy?
I feel like there's no real victim, you know. It's just constantly being berated for whatever it is. And it would free up so much funds if they would just let it slide. I think it's like prohibition right now. It's just silly.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say about this or anything else for the rest of the folks around the galaxy?
Just remember to eat hearty and stay healthy.
So in closing, this is Jarbon and
Domo-kun.
Domo, talking to you.
Here I am at the Anime Expo with Jessica Rabbit. Can you please tell me what you think about corn prices being so low right now?
Right now? I'd say they're not quite low at all. They're actually quite expensive now that the cons rolled around. I suppose it's a good profit for businesses, but it's not good for us, not in this economy.
So do you think that the ethanol has anything to do with the price of corn?
Say one more time?
Do you think ethanol sales have anything to do with the price of corn?
Possibly. There's some definite effects going on.
What would you say?
I honestly don't know. But yeah, to go back to the prices, they're just ridiculously high, especially for us cosplayers, because some of us make our own cosplays. Like I made this myself, and it was really expensive. So when we come to a con and we spend a lot of money just on food, it's make or break. It's really, really difficult.
Do you think aliens have anything to do with the price of corn?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I can't say for sure.
You want to say anything else to the camera?
You want anything else to say? Just lower the prices, please.
Yes. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Thank you. Here I am with a character from Final Fantasy XI. So, what do you think about the lowered price of corn?
Well, I don't really like corn, so I'm not sure how I feel about that.
What do you think about the prices of ethanol?
Ethanol, if it makes gas cheaper, then I like the price of it.
Do you drive a lot?
I drive 300 miles a week for my girlfriend over there.
Aww, how sweet.
Yeah, she lives pretty far away, so I really need long-term gassage.
Yeah, that's so cute. Alright, do you want me to ask him the questions again? Okay, I'm asking him again. What do you think about the falling price of corn?
Corn, I only really like green corn, so as long as it's that.
Really? What do you think about the price of ethanol?
As long as it lowers gas prices, I'm happy.
Yeah, I hope that you stay happy. You look like a conqueror.
Yeah, I gotta get to places, and it's not fun to walk in this, so as long as I can drive, it helps.
Yeah? So you're saying that walking in that's difficult?
Not difficult, it's just heavy.
Oh. I guess you got a lot of muscle to hold that up though, right?
I'll wear out over time. That's why driving is the best way to get places.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for interviewing with us.
Thank you.
So, what do you guys think about the price of ethanol right now?
It's okay with me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I agree. It's okay.
What was the question?
The price of ethanol.
The what?
The price of ethanol.
I like it.
Yeah? What about the price of corn? Are you happy that it's low?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you guys had the opportunity to put food to fuel, would you guys put food to fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
What do you think about using food as fuel?
Yeah, if it works.
Everyone's head's going down.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. What characters are you guys?
I'm Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2.
I'm also Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh, whoa, twins! You guys multiplied. How'd you learn to do that? Who are you?
Ezio from Brotherhood.
Ah, okay, somebody's a little different. Well, that's great. Thank you for talking with us today. Thank you. Yeah. Do you want to add anything else?
I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Well, thank you again.
I like your mask.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm the one that's been playing with all the corn. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. What do you think about the lowered corn prices right now?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
What do you think about the low corn prices right now?
The low corn prices?
Yeah.
I like that. I like corn. Corn is great. I eat corn. Lots of it.
What about ethanol prices?
Ethanol prices?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I probably would be equivalent the same, but I'm not quite sure aware of the ethanol prices.
They're low. They're pretty low right now.
What are you getting at?
Well, as far as food for fuel goes, do you think food for fuel is a good idea?
Food for fuel. Well, that depends. There's a lot of things that can go in it because A, we can use a lot of that food to feed other people, but also that fuel needs to be used to get that food to those people via transportation. So it honestly depends. I'm half and half on it.
What do you call your armor set?
My armor set is bone armor. It's environmental, like corn.
Thank you very much for your time today.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks
for that.
So what do you think about the lowering of corn prices right now?
It's phenomenal.
Yes? And what do you think about the lowered ethanol prices?
It's great.
If you had the option of using food as fuel for your car, would you do it?
Probably. It'd probably be cheaper.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does your character eat a lot of corn?
A ton of it.
Yeah? What else do you eat?
Fish. Just about anything that moves.
Oh, okay, great. So maybe the corn's not moving enough for you to really care about the low prices.
Not really.
Okay. Thank you for interviewing with us. Here I am with Dante. Dante, what's up with low costs of corn? You like that there's cheap corn now?
That's pretty good. I usually go for Sundays, but I guess corn will have to do. But yeah, more the merrier. How we got a debt of what, over $1?
Okay, and as far as ethanol prices being down, do you like that?
Ethanol? I have a motorcycle. Does that count? Maybe I should care a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, when it gets expensive, that's when we really care, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So if you had the opportunity to use food as fuel, would you use food to fuel your car or your motorcycle?
You know, that probably could work. Got a lot of extra food probably laying around. Probably could use like the same thing like Doc Brown using his DeLorean or something. But you know, we'll just have to see how it goes. You know how the future goes, so we'll see.
Yeah, like an extra value meal. You just stick it in your...
Exactly, it's like a Happy Meal. Just get one.
Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
So, what do you think about corn prices being so low?
I think that's a great thing because more people can eat corn. And corn's healthy for you, and more people can eat healthier that way.
Right.
Because people are eating so unhealthy right now with all the fast food.
Yeah.
You get corn cheaper, it's better.
Yeah. So you go to the supermarket and you would just buy straight corn.
I'm sorry?
You just go to the supermarket and buy straight corn, or do you just go out to the fields?
I'd go to the supermarket.
I go to the fields. You see all those crop circles out there? That's because of me.
That's pretty intense. And pretty.
Okay, so what do you think about the lowered price of ethanol?
Ethanol? Well, it's kind of a good and bad thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's cheaper, which is a good thing, but then it's more expensive. So it's just, I don't really know.
If you had the opportunity to use food as fuel for your car, would you use it?
Oh, definitely. I'm totally environmentally friendly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
All right. So what do you think about the lowered price of corn? And what about the prices of ethanol right now? If you had the opportunity to use food as fuel for your automobile, would you do that? What about an airplane? Thank you very much. What do you think about the lowered price of corn?
Lowered price of corn just means that they're making too much of it, honestly.
So what about the price of ethanol? Are you happy with the price of ethanol?
Not really, you know, because if they're taking all this corn and turning it into fuel, then you know, what about for human consumption? It really does us no good.
If you had the opportunity to use food for fuel for your automobile, would you use food as fuel?
Probably not. We have other sources that are much better, much cleaner. We have things like hydrogen, electricity, solar. You know, all these things actually work now. It's just we have to somehow implicate it.
Well, thank you very much for that information.
Okay, thank you.